So I just got asked the question, like, what boxing should have done once Jake Paul got involved in the sport. Here's my answer to that question. This is what should have happened once Jake Paul got involved in boxing. Immediately, what should have happened, promoters should have automatically started putting the pressure on their fighters. If there's a fight that's been demanded from the fans to their fighter, they should have put the pressure on them. Like, we're getting this fight happen, whether you like it or not. Tank, you're fighting Shakur. Canelo, you're fighting Benavidez. Like, well, we got the Bud and Spence. So we gotta say that. AJ, Fury, you fighting. Wilder, AJ, you guys are fighting. Blase, all these fights, like, that should have happened. Why all these guys? Why it was like, you know what I mean? Strike wise hot. All those fights should have happened during that time frame. Like, we shouldn't have had to wait for a lot of these fights. They should have been happened, because now what Jake Paul was able to do was able to benefit from a dying sport, because at that time boxing was dying, and like now they waited too late, because now we're getting a lot of the fights we've been wanting, but they waited until like Jake Paul was able to like get his foot in the door. Jake Paul's already in the door now. Like, and then now y'all trying to do it. Like, no, like, you should have been did it. So like he was basically on the outside looking in for a while. The promoters and the fighters were still playing games, thinking that Jake Paul wasn't going to come in and like take over the game. Then he started like making like a lot of these fights happen, like, you know what I mean, that people would tune into. And then after the Tyson fight, he for sure in the door now, because they like Netflix looking at it like, dang, you brought in that much money, like, you know what I mean. So they're gonna throw him a bag, and then he's gonna be able to get whoever he want for that bag. So of course he was able to convince a Tank Davis. I guarantee that this bag for this exhibition fight is going to be massive, like for Tank Davis. Like I said, I ain't hating on that part at all. I'm hating on the fact that, and disappointed in Tank Davis in the fact that he's in his prime, he's a champion. Like, why are you taking this fight? Like, it's not a good look for the sport. Like the sport is in a healing mode right now. Like, we're getting into a place where like we're getting good fights, and then this. You're the number 2 face of boxing, and you're doing this. You know what I mean? You're not giving a good look to the sport right now. And I hope and pray, like, after this fight, Tank just retires, because he's not, man. I've been telling y'all, like, he's not good for the sport, man. He don't care. He don't care about legacy. He don't care about being, like, honestly, if it was up to Tank, he would drop that belt, to be honest. That's probably what his plan is drop that belt, so he don't even have to worry about having to focus on anybody at 135 no more. Because he's more worried about money. He's not worried about legacy. Everybody else worried about legacy, and, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Security's worried about legacy. A lot of these guys are worried about legacy, not Tank. So that's my question, answer to that question.